sound shot. Boom, I'm on the second lances. Bust a blank if you please. They will call police if the real things twist. Jump, and at the G's, you mess up in the Guinness and the slip, them no see. So, one blaze the tree sound shot. Clank smooth him. White is bad man, you could never see in a tight jeans. Still get a ticket when they rock the Nikes. Now you see me now we fitted New York Yankees. Boy, the whole of Brooklyn, yeah, 90s. Bush to banks, we can't live out free. Can't live out the girl, them love them up from the teens. Just the girl, them have me on the wrist, sting them like this. But maybe before we teens, some either have we knees. Girl, they chant from the night, so we and them aside me. Have a girl near me, Chan. Hold on, I want to clarify the line. The people is not chin woman here, sir.
Sasco, Wagwan.
Yeah, we're there, I'm ready. Enough respect.
Now listen, I want to ask you what you're doing in New York City. But I besides killing Shaggy on
Yo, first of all, I want some enough respect to Shaggy, you don't know, a.k.a. Lazarus. Big up yourself. Big up the whole ranch entertainment crew, you don't know, Sting,
it was funny, man.
Q, big up yourself.
It was good vibes, man. Good
no,
vibes.
Of course, well, that's why we love dancehall.
Good
I fell in love with dancehall from, how long now? I mean, from I know myself, and this kind of lyrical combat has always been a part of that. From me a 5-year-old, me I clash with the big man them. One time I have to run go home because I sing a tune about a bridge and embarrass him and rush him. Anyhow, and even high school, I got the name Assassin doing lunchtime clashing and after school beat this kind of thing.
Is it safe to say that you got the name because you were defeating other?
Yeah, man, Lyrical Assassin, man. Yeah. It was like one of them vibe that where you build tune and every Friday. As a matter of fact, that's how me even get for link with Briggy Benz at the time because it was Briggy was also at Camperdown for 2 years and me and him usually go at it.
I remember seeing you in your khaki. Them days there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things have come very, 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 very far.
Yeah, man.
So you're in New York City, man, and the office. I came into the office one day and I saw them watching and laughing and having fun, and I'm like, what's going on? When I look, I see you and Shaggy doing like some virtual clashing back and forth. Yeah, Shaggy's in one studio, you in the next studio. Yeah, because Shaggy there at Jamaica, like him just want my studio with Tony Kelly. So I post a video now. I just post a video with me and Sting them. I say, yo, we're there at Snowcone in the studio. And, just I share the vibe with the massive camp. I'm working on a new project, an album, recording some stuff at the ranch. So then Shaggy see the video and decides, my show off point.
What am I the clash? And we have new studio. So then, as it turns out, I just do a dub plate and come out of the studio. And then somebody I say, yo, look on this. Yo, the man him said, them a clash. And I said, well, on the clash. So the first thing me him say about, yo, watch out, look how we're in a pretty studio. Somebody say, yeah, what? Give me back the rhythm. I got voice a dub plate, say, boy, we're not frightened for them studio, And, from them. Then, but things I hate that, this, now. And then a good little while after me say, yo, the man them respond in the bridge and me do something about Cookie Monster. So, we sort out that. And then we say, all right, it done now. And then me only say, yo, the man them respond again, bridge. But
it was definitely fun, man. Yeah. And it's fun to see you in that element because I don't think people get to see you in that element so much. And also Shaggy as well because Shaggy's a real good sportsman, Mm-hmm. So it was definitely something fresh to see from the both of you guys. And of course, that's how I found out that you was in New York. Like, yo, Sasson, you're there, even link with and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It was really, really entertaining. But what I really wanted to talk to you about is the success of the album, man. Like, crazy, you know what I mean? Everyone is talking about it. I had a conversation with a brethren of mine the other day, and we were speaking about the fact that, we're at a crossroads in the music where the artists are not afraid to experiment anymore. So you'll find somebody who would be doing hardcore dancehall, maybe now doing reggae and so forth and so forth. How do you feel about the freedom of expression in the music these days?
Well, speaking from my perspective, I've always been a student of the music, and I've always, wanted to contribute to my music in a positive way. And I think I can contribute to my music in a positive way if I can continue to grow and be a student of the music. And if you're doing the same thing for 15 years and you're not trying to broaden your horizons and elevate your game, then the result of that is is clear. You're going to stagnate, and then eventually that's that. So I try to always be a student of the music and try improve and challenge yourself with new things. And a part of the creative process is to just be free and to be okay with failing and okay to, make mistakes and learn from them and all of that.
But you didn't fail with this one at all, not even close to it.
No, well, I started operate with some new, what I call it now, perspectives, values, or whatever. And one of the things is just to embrace the whole process and to humble yourself enough to know that it's okay for you to fail anyway. So I did this album divorcing myself from any outcome. So I never care about what happened when we do it. And of course I care, but I wasn't allowing that to rule the process. So I never ever say, boy, but I dance all artist, so you do a reggae album. Well, I feel to the reggae album. And
what was the first response from some of your peers when they found out that you were gonna actually do a reggae album? Was it like, we are good so far? Were they applauding you? What was that first impact?
There's not a lot of people who I share something like that with, for them to even have a.
I say so.
I say in the matter. So I don't know I don't know. But for those who I value them opinion enough to share it with them, I got support with it. You know what I mean? People like Protege and Taurus Riley always encouraging me to, what you call it now, challenge myself and things like that. So I've colleagues who are we respect each other's work just the same, and so you're going to have people who wanting to see what that going to sound like. You know what I mean? So a good vibes.
Is it a situation now where we're looking at Assassin coming to age and saying that I no longer want to be put in a box? I don't want you to expect any particular type of music from me. I want the freedom of expression to just do music and do my thing.
Well, not necessarily. I've never been one to box myself in. In any case, I've always done reggae tracks. I've had a lot with Shane Brown, for example. Remember, I come through the ranks at Penthouse, and we used to have to record on one drop rhythms from them time there. I have one of my first one drop songs to make some noise was a song called God Not Sleep, Cry Baby Rhythm. That's from early 2000s. So it's not a departure from anything that I've done before. It's just that now it have its own space. I haven't had an album come out in almost a decade before this theory of relativity, and a part of my new commitment to music and commitment to my contribution that I want to have to this music is to have albums come out in a more timely manner. So I'm thinking about the album every year now. So I'm already working on an album for next year.
I know that we want to focus on this album, The Theory of Relativity. Of course, it's doing so well and it's opening in a lot of eyes. The new album, will it be?
Can't tell you nothing about it more than
no
that.
No direction.
No, I can't tell you.
See,
it's
a surprise.
I can't say that neither. It is what it is. But what I can tell the massive is that like I said, just working on these projects is about learning. I'm learning so much working on this project. And I've learned so much working on the last project, and so, it's just a matter of, just doing music from a place of humility and a place of, respect for the art form.
Those of you just tuning in, Assassin is in the building. He has a big album, of course, that he's been promoting and has been doing very well all year. It's called The Theory of Relativity. Where like, what has been open? Because more times you might drop a one hot song, or you might drop an album that just catch, and doors open. Name some of the doors that have opened for you since The Theory of Relativity that were closed before.
So once again, it's not like doors are closed before, but sometimes you may be knocking on the wrong doors, or just not trying the lock. Sometimes you walk up and you think the door lock, all you need to do is just twist the knob and see what goes on. So right off the bat, I did about 17 or 18 concerts this summer in Europe, in places I've never gone to before. Czech Republic and Slovenia, and all over the place. Up south side Italy, Sicily, all over the place.
Wow.
And it is so there is certainly new access to a wider market, but also I think the fact that you show that you can also do this is like, raise your stocks a bit. So people like, we always respect your lyrics and you're a tough DJ, but, you drop a legitimate reggae album and it's very sincere and, it's not like some kind of novelty thing, but, people listen to it and one thing I keep hearing is that, it not so like, I try. Yeah, I mean, so that sincerity, you know, underline, I guess, a lot of the reputation that you have built so far, and it got to bolster it. Yeah.
I remember one time speaking to you in Jamaica, and you were saying to me that, Chin, I'm still young, and I already have 10 years under my belt. It only gets better from here. You know what I mean? So, you know, the conversations that you and I have off the air lets me, you know, understand that you understand the business a lot better than maybe somebody else your age that's just coming in the industry because of the 10 years and because of all of the mentoring that you went through over those 10 years and so forth.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I appreciate time. You know, I appreciate how people's journey very different. So you can't be looking at, you know, somebody else and, you know, and the direction of their program and you know, do too much comparing or anything. You know, my journey is my journey, and I'm, you know, I have nowhere racing to, you know, pacing myself and you know, just appreciating, you know, time and how it helps you to grow and to develop.
Assassin is in the building, people. The name of the album is The Theory of Relativity.
Hey, watch out now. Mad something. Hey, follow me now. It's stronger. Let me do the verse to them. Hey, follow me now. You see the hard work and the struggle and the hustle. Build we backbone and we brain cell and we muscle. So we fighting with we brain and not we knuckle. So we not go built under depression, not go buckle. Get for you understand, so disappointment and no nothing, cause when one door lock about $1 million open. If a 12 we work from, that means so we are go want a dozen. We only want we own, no want no trouble. But anyway, give thanks to soundtrack in the place. Bang!
You know, say, I really turn this down, because where they come here, where they and give you a drop in a chin. A drop we get, you know.
No. We get the jingles, because you gotta get a drop and we get it.
We want to get jingles. We want to get a jingle, you understand?
So, no, come a sound clash dub me, no bother with that ungrateful.
We are talking about a song, yeah. We are talking about a monster song, yeah. The monster song, yeah. You understand?
Alright, well, don't sound that alright. It shall be done, my brother.
Listen, those of you who are listening, you might hear another strange voice in the studio, a voice that you have never heard before. When you sit them money, I spar with Sasco, and Sasco power with them money, you know, the things in the making.
Yeah.
And this is why, as soon as I started to talk about the new album, Sasco just cut me off and said, we can't talk about that right now.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it right now. You see? Snowcone is in the building. Big up Snowcone.
Yes. Big up.
Now listen, man. This is a bridging where, when you speak about musically, when you speak about the influence that he has had on some of the top artists in the game, like, we have a lot of respect for these people. And I know that many of you, and this is the problem that we have, and it's a good problem and it's also a bad problem. A lot of the dancehall fans, we just listen to the hits them, but we don't know who met the hits them, and we don't care who met the hits them in a cone, but we listen to them, you know what I mean, and we love them, right? So for those who are not familiar with the works of Snowcone, just give me a little 3-4 song that you're responsible for putting out there to represent dancehall and reggae culture.
One of them is Mystery is the Mystery, Bounty Killer. I am who I am, Bounty Killer. And while me at it to the world with Assassin and Sugar Slick, I know Temperature my biggest thing.
Sean Paul,
and I've done a lot.
Billboard
and #1 and Bagga thing.
Snowcone is in the building, man, and when we see the power, we don't know why.
No, the power, original power.
From the 2001. Remember that was
Rice and Peas,
And a lot of people don't know that Snowcone have a yard down a Roampton Drive with a mango tree, and that was responsible for so much of my song them from eat that thing that, and you know, so much of them tune, we just a vibe.
Do it if you're bad and some vibe, and we just feel like we're a monster under them tree, the car. And just the energy and the whole. You know what I say?
What goes into the process, Sasco, of writing the songs? Like, are you an artist that writes a song and say, yo, man, them are going to out a road, you know, me need to step in and get to it song? Or do you just write songs because, you know?
Music to me is a very personal thing. Let me tell you, if it's one thing you can check with me, I have a sincere love for the music, and that has always been my motivation. So it's never about what is going on or what not going, and I'm just try to contribute to my music in a good way, and the best way to do that is to have good songs, you know. So you know, like a rhythm like either thing that me or the rhythm, steps rhythm, and you know, we try to say, all right, what kind of song me as a fan of music would I probably want to hear upon a rhythm like this, you know, what could I work, you know. And of course other elements go into writing a song, like, you know, of course you want to make the song catchy, but you know, I want to also, you know, make a social impact with my song. So I try weave in something of you know, substance within the songs, no matter how frivolous the topic might be. So a song like Eat That Thing That, I said the man them dress up my name brand suit and now mind them youth, Eat That Thing That. We try, you know what I mean? But for me, a Snowcone now, just a conversation sound like lyrics. The man I keep in a lyrics mode, and I don't write pen and paper right. So sometimes we just talking and I store some things for, you know, when we get to making a song, we can draw back on some argument, because you know, it's always just,
but the social thing seems to be really big for you, though. Just making music that, you know, can grasp what's going on socially.
But like I said, the motivation for that is just, you know, is fulfillment. I find my fulfillment in doing music that people, you know, internalize in a certain way. So people see me day to day and say, "Star, you have a tune them day in, day out. If me don't play that, you know, I feel like me have to start my day." You know? You have songs like, you know, even the same Strong. I perform the song in a Slovenia and a lady come hug me up and cry and say she watched the video and, you know, what she go through in her life. You know, that is where I find my fulfillment, you know, doing music that mean more than just entertainment. And of course we have the song them where it's just Ray and, you know, all a vibe, and, you know, that's all a part of life too. But, you know, where I find my fulfillment, I find so the whole I get, and, you know, the more I see my kids them grow and them thing, it kind of put things into perspective to me in a different way, where I feel like, no, I'm doing songs to my grandchildren them, and, you know, my great grand them, want them, yeah, as in do songs where them can listen and say, well, you know,
you want to leave that legacy. You want to leave that legacy, and you want the music to continue on.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's contributing to the music. How best can I contribute?
Have you ever been tempted in your career, because we know the music is going so fast now? Have you ever been tempted just to jump in and do a one song where you know only gonna last for like a month or two, but it's
not there's no temptation in it. Of course, well, put it alright. So you're not going to the studio for record a song, thinking, say, boy, in a 2 months time.
Yeah, but
yeah, in other words, yeah, of course we have songs. Yeah, just buy them. Yeah, if you're going to be free with music, my virgin, you can't. You have to have also, like I say, we talk about the freedom of failure. There's nothing wrong with failure. We say it in the song Stronger. If you don't try nothing, you never will fail, but you won't get anything done. So I've been in the studio many times just doing song for the song's sake. One thing I learned about this music, you never can tell either way. Because you can go say ABC upon the song, the ABC does sound right, and then next thing you know, #1 Billboard. You don't know. You have to just do music, you know, from a free place.
718-554-8598. Super producer Snowcone is in the building. Also Assassin, aka Agent Sasco. I'm going to go through his catalog, because I know that there's some of you out there who are listening and say, yo, me know that voice there, you know, but me know 1 and 2 songs them where him sing, but me don't know the whole song them where him sing. So we're gonna just bring you guys down memory lane, because I like everybody to be on the same page when we're having constructive conversation here on the radio. So Agent Sasco is in the building, and you ready, Ninja? Memory lane? Can do that?
I lie, I feel 2 more gay years about stuff.
No, I just don't.
Believe me now! Soundtrack radio. What am I say? I don't name you know yourself, you don't know the thing going on. I'm still the play right away now the leg.
When you hear me say my artists in the building, when you know so them tune you go drop.
You know we don't chop. Cheers! Man, I give them all a clip full. Out of the man Kim, clap them with the rifle. Mix with that chatty, no true with them sound chat. We know you know the chatty, cause some sound boy, them a done some big mouth. I'm a see what she says she love. Dumpling and the sandwich mix with Kim. Talking out the germ, drinking more time to bring.
Shouts everybody locked in, of course, in this Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago, big up on yourself. Everybody locked in the UK. Gambia.
I'm mixed with popping. 9 months later, baby, wrap up in and nap him. Enough money you make. 50 rich mix with the happy. Me and tell you about the duffel bag. Mix with the yacht in your back. Say man, a gangster Al Capone. When the drop a rhythm, you're bad. I am now. Look at more volume there. Find the rhythm itself there. Remix this. Hey, I know we make the cat you want stray. No we make you my wife put up and she a get away. So I know we make you young. Beat up me gate from other day. No man no nothing personal. What sound chat say anywhere we go. Me say ya be a gal and run me down. Some boys see that no like that. Want to gun we done, we know. So show them who man want to give them safe and bad for the expand them out, them getting born. And ninja tell them, we touch the street gas so we sweet like we are earning. Them a must see this the boy me sit them a surround me. Yes the boy the girls that gather around me. Only happy said them and no water cars. Them would that I man say bang with the bang 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 bang. Call them a cry for the John call them no so feet fancy fit. So we sang till the sang no we not Cisco but we like to see that sang till the sang. It's no 1 minute dancing no it's more like put your band and sang. We are the stamina lang lang. What am I saying? What? You see them with the star original you know.
Sasco's in the building.
Man.
Old school
again. Hey, in my life, the girl, them essential. My feelings to the ladies is sentimental. Oh yes, long time me get my gal is credential. Long before smartphone, the gal them a me pen pal. But you hey, some boy them must be sick them mental. Enough of them no own a gal and even have a rental. I miss them. Some now have no gal getting potential. Them go try off a rape and end up out a central. But you see me, love the gal them, them so sensual. You must see bad them could call me now, man. Hey, some boy no have no gal because them now no lyrics. You call them boy the instrumental. But where we go, hear me no bad be a gal. Willow!
Dano.
Sasco, any lyrical, because you're a lyrical artist. Were there any artists that you looked up to coming up as lyricists?
Well, it started off from a toddler age. We talk about Professor Nuts and Papa San and Lieutenant Stitchy. And then, you know, just even, and the way how them put them lyrics together too, especially like Professor Nuts, I think the business don't, I'm not sure if them understand how incredibly genius a bridging like that is to, you know, tell stories with the stories rhyming and the stories also being told in a way that a bridging would tell you a story, you know, upon a corner, you know what I mean? And then, you know, so it's not just throwing lyrics together, you know what I mean? Then you have like, you know, Lieutenant Stitchy, Papa San, as we say, and then coming up the line now, you know, Buju Banton, when Buju came out in chronological order, then you have, you know, Bounty Killer, Spragga Benz, and then outside of that, just, you know, just the music itself, you might have people who, you know, never made it in terms of, you know, hugely successful careers or anything, but them still contribute to the music in a way. A man like Scalawa Squame, you know, the great Baby Wayne, you know.
Yes.
Style. You know, just, you know, style and lyrics to him.
Yeah.
Terrible with lyrics same way. And then you have some man that I remember some bridging of a song named No Trouble With, Do Not Trouble With.
Typically rapper.
No rapper with, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like a vibe like that. I don't know that a song of them sing, but that's really bad.
Typically a rapper, yeah.
And then you have our next bridging where they were trying to say, Mr. May God, making
that time properly.
Yes, there we go. Yes. Seeing like as a youth now, you hear all the cassette, them have to learn that tune, every line, you know.
But I look at you and I say, well, Sasco has to be, you know, influenced by something or someone because the storytelling aspect, it's something that, you know, you're extremely good at. You know, when you listen to me up on a country bus or come at town, they put me in the frame in the bus with Professor Nuts. You know what I mean? Where as you stop along the way, you can describe every single thing that takes place. You know what I mean? And it's just a storytelling thing. We don't have much artists again in the culture today that actually tell stories that you can sit down and you can have a vivid imagination of what was taking place at the time, you know?
So once again, let's go back to, you know, when I fell in love with the music and, you know, trying to, like I said, just contribute to the music in a way that, you know, I feel I can best contribute, you know? So big up Professor Nuts, big up all the people who, you know, love and support the music. Major Worries. Well, at Snowcone, Snowcone tell me about Major Worries and say, yo, y'all don't know DJ if you don't know about Major Worries. So of course, I scour the whole place and find some CD where the man them run off a cassette, some of the song them all warp up and whatever. So like, I talk about maybe for like 3 months, so I record my first album. For like 3 months, I just straight Major Worries. Cause
if I work on him, hold on. I work on him album, see? But you see, every time him take a break, like if I not see him and him call me, if you know you're a Major Worries in the back, you're a Shabba, you're a Professor Nuts, you're a Ray. And when I'm a cousin come see my hear my reason and bring her, I think I'm a cousin bring about 5 CD. Man say, yo, you see them CD here, run them off and give me back. Professor Nuts, like Major Worries, and you know, I say, yeah, you know what?
So what was it so unique about Worries that gravitate?
Well, here we go on now. Let me tell you, how me pre-dancehall still, my pre-dancehall music, like you know, like some kung fu movie where you have different styles of kung fu or karate or whatever it is. Them all kickers, they were them called kickers. Where you have one man have the dragon style and one man have the Korean style, and then the drunken master style can't only beat that style then. So I see it as you have so many styles, you know, within dancehall, and I want to be a master of all of them. So it, you know, Major Worries have a style where I use, which Major Worries lineage come down to Shabba, and Wilson have that similar style.
The Chaka Demos,
Budge is an next case.
No,
it's in the early part there.
No, it's in the early part there with the Tonta area and the Major Worries and the Tolo T them and the younger Shabba and with the Rissa Bench. But Major Worries was like when him talk, like him voice was different and him style was different. Mr. Admiral call him up on one show, a cinema too. And so I never look at you, you know, I look at you them gonna make. You see the way the man bust the place when him a leave. You know that thing, they come out from the stage or two, but the people them say, no. Send up back that look at you. You see the man hold it back the second time. Yo, the man bust the show like him take it from Admiral Bailey.
Yo,
but him just have a style.
Look on our style now. Think about a man like Major Mackerel. Remember, so one of the time, if you not say, follow me, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know.
Follow me.
Them you think they drop it, man. And I just add. Remember them time the man all a share like one melody a share for all the whole business. Every man have a tune in at the same melody. I think the man a woman answer, man. No, I lie. May I listen to white name there? May I drive good? No, man. Sometimes my man forget.
Yeah, Shelly Thunder,
yeah. Follow me, you know. May I say, oh yeah, she got with peace.
No, but at that, you see, even where I say, that's why we said earlier, if him jumping at the new thing them, you see, the thing them now is like, if the youth them do them research there and think them probably they have a better way of dealing with the music, you know, because you know, everybody does a man write a song with a Guinness in him hand, and he must sip a Guinness, but him write say him sipping on any sip.
Right. So you want it to be a little bit more realistic.
Then I lie to the whole buckler of Guinness. Remember, so we grew up and see Gregory and them button up them shirt up there, so, and them a beat a red stripe and them a red. You know, you hear them that say them a sip on a champagne and them, but you don't know them youth there rolling in my drop top and you don't even have a sunroof. So me just say keep it, you know, me I say, cause me say our music authentic, you know, and we can't, no matter how we try water it down, we have to go back to that.
Producer Snowcone is in the building, people. We're having some good conversation. It's a different vibes at Soundchat, but we don't know the thing go. And it's good conversation, man.
Yeah,
the
man,
music.
Yeah, man. And we not diss the youth, we just say what we don't like say is them learn more. Like how him can sit down and tell us, well, how you ask him, I say, well, you know, say Professor Nuts and Ray and them thing there. Some of them youth them act like them nobody no inspire them. Like them just come up and just see it and them want it. And you know me I say, but you always if you don't go back.
You know, and I think as an industry in general, I don't think we do a great job of, you know, honoring the people them who really set the pace in a certain way. In hip hop culture, them really, you know, them revere them, you know, people like, you know, Tupac and Big, and here man always you know, shout out this a rapper and that the rapper and you know what I mean, like Big Daddy Kane and you know, this a L and that, you know what I mean, you hear
Eric
talk
and Rocket, man. You know them younger youth
they respect them.
Yeah, man, them speak.
Because let me tell you this, every most hip hop producer where you're going to them house or in them studio, them have all these songs with them. Yeah. Original, Cool Eric B. Rakim, Special Ed, because if you notice nowadays it's beer sample.
Right.
So they always have to go back to the root. Because if there's no root, there's no truth. So you see, that's why you see the thing them move so speedy and them just go back. So why you would sing over Everyone Fall in Love right now? You hear bad that song and wicked.
So I have a challenge for Soundchat now.
Yeah.
See, like I have this great platform, I go and say to the bridge and them I shall invite you to make the massive them know about, you know, you just pick some artists from them time and just find a 2 paragraph about them and make the massive. No, we need to start.
And that's something that we do here. You know
no. Okay, you do.
Yeah,
all right.
we do.
Forgive me, massive.
Yes. No.
I can't tell you honestly.
You see, when it comes to remembering the old artists and so forth, we definitely like to keep that vibe going. You know what I mean? But speaking of the old artists, speaking of the connection, Sasco's in the building. I just want to show you guys where my brain is. When you hear me say, boy, Sasco, one of them artists there. I'm gonna play a song right now, right? And I want all of you to just think of, and we're not saying that this is a copy, because it's definitely not a copy. But I want you to put yourself back in the mind of the old days with a Professor Nuts, and Nuts would have walked you through a situation like you were there, right? And now we have an artist of our time that's sitting in front of us, who is still a young man that already has 10 years in the game. And listen to how he walks you through this situation. Sasco's in the building.
Me just enough little hustle in a run a town, so me up head for the big. Now big up all the people them from the 14, cause me there for enough time and say, yo, which part of Jamaica I come from? Everybody come from Kingston. Big up 14 parish yourself, out of some part, Big up all P.O. box and post office and
you don't know the thing. That's good. The country talk, they don't really want to start it yesterday, regular warrior with a country town thing there, a regular warrior man.
You serious?
A regular warrior man.
No, keep it real. Big up the 14 parish,
Yeah,
every
man.
part, every corner.
So it's a theory of reggaetivity. Powerful album from powerful artists, well lyrical artists, very verse artists, and interestingly enough to know, now there's an artist, there's a producer in the studio that works with a lot of artists that's telling you that Sasco took the time to go back and study the thing and understand the thing and bring forth, some good music for us. If you haven't bought the album, please do. The album is of course on iTunes now, right, Sasco?
Yeah, man. Been on iTunes, and I want to enough respect to the people who support the mission. You can also get the album on agentsasco.com, and you can buy t-shirt and everything there. You can get the actual physical CD off the website. And iTunes, as we say, shout out to all our support. We debuted number 3 on the reggae billboard when we came out at
yes.
the iTunes chart and all these things, and we give thanks, Big up Jamaica Digital, who is the European arm of this thing. I don't want to get the big up them too tough, because the big up list long. Big up my brethren Lion Face to him, I listen. And think I see a couple of people in the chat I say rare, but yeah. So Face is the first man Vice I don't play it for me. I know so I could actually earn from this craft, for the Almighty bless me with Face down a Arrow Studio. First Vice I don't play it. Now
was that Addis at the time?
Yeah man, Lion Face, that about 99.
See.
And then him also did Vice a tune from me pan I read my name what then did the name again, man?
Unleaded.
Unleaded, the rhythm name, yes. Yeah.
Addis man in the building.
Is that
Addis man in the building.
Yeah, man. So yeah, big up Lion Face. That Virgin really was very instrumental in the earlier part of my career. So we big him up as we see them mention him in the chat. Big up my Virgin Spragga Benz, of course, my brother. You don't know Snowcone there, so big him up. Big up Donovan Jermaine, see him managed me for a few years. Big up Buju Bantan. Buju is actually the first man who put out a record with my name on it for Gargamel Music. First time I see my name on a vinyl record was at Gargamel Music something, yes. John is the first person to voice a song with me. Down at Jam is about 2:30 in the morning. Actually Suku was the one who was the engineer on the session.
Bad producer. Suku. Real dancehall.
718-554-8598. If you're just tuning in, of course, Assassin is in the building. We're speaking about the theory of reggaetivity. Right, his new album is doing so well, but at the same time, giving you guys just a journey on where he's coming from and what's in his mind and what thought process that he goes through to create some of the top lyrics that he has.
So what's next for Sasco, right?
What's next? Well, I don't say I work on this project, but but outside of that, we continue for just try to. Learn and develop and contribute to the music in the best way that we can. So I've had the opportunity to do some work over the last few years on different angles of the business. I got 2 features, with some
international artists.
There's some good names in the biz.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
And
and I felt good because Kendrick played his song at the Grammys
and he wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there, and Sasco's voice actually came in. It would have been great to see Sasco there, but we're good with that.
We love that.
Appreciate that as well.
Yeah, we give thanks, man. It's still representing the art farm just the same. And then I recently had a feature on a ad for a French brand called Kenzo. With a song produced by Sam Spiegel, directed by Spike Jones. So it's an ad campaign. So it was talking about dancehall music, blending with fashion and the whole thing. I would say is about getting opportunities and just trying to make sure that you give a good enough account of the music and by extension for yourself. But it's not the other way around. You're not trying to represent yourself first and then the music. You represent the music well, and by extension, you represent yourself. So.
How do you feel about the music right now? As dancehall and reggae and the mainstream, and the fact that we have a lot of international artists doing dancehall, or what we are calling dancehall.
Well, that's nothing new really. Dancehall has always been a main feature of mainstream music. The difference now is that the so-called mainstream artists are the ones who actually doing the dancehall part. So so usually, so usually you'd have a Shabba being featured on a whatever track, and this man featured on a that the track. But now you have that the man there.
Yeah, now you have Rihanna take it over and
Rihanna,
Justin Bieber.
No, I don't want to use the word take over.
It's not take over. But hold on, just give me a second. You know what it is still? Like me I said to Sassin, if we look at like the Drake and the Justin Bieber and the Rihanna and whoever doing dancehall now. And then we say, yeah, we love it because our culture, so anybody else a rep feed. But a full time you see when we do it like from Jamaica, like how you done do all it with Lenky and Cool It Dance with Scatter and Dave Kelly with the Beanie Man and the Ray, and me with Temperature and whoever else where Dan Carleone with Ray. When it's coming from out of our, it more, to me, it's more powerful and it's better for the culture.
But here's the thing, and I'm glad that I have two intelligent people to talk to about this, as guests. Right? There are a lot of fears with this thing, as well as there is also some good things with it.
I like how you said fear a while ago, because that is one of the most crippling emotions.
Fear.
Yes. And so I hear a lot of people respond to this thing, and like I said, it's great fear in it. But when you really look at it, if we are doing the type of work that we need to be doing and concentrating on the things that we can concentrate on and improve, then it has to be a good thing. This is dancehall music now getting exposed to like as I said, a mainstream audience in a way that they never had it before. So why are we then? We have to ask ourselves, why are we doing watered down hip hop as our serving as dancehall?
Yes, that's a major problem. That's a major problem.
That is what I said earlier.
That's a major problem.
Because the beat, let me tell you what kill we in a dancehall. Just let me tell you. The beats. Because if you realize, anything them sample, like these international acts that sampling the stuff, they go 18 years back or 20 years back. You get me I say?
Yeah, so we can't...
Them now go sample, like these, you know that, you play sound, you must understand me I try. So like, if you're going to a sound clash right now, because you have the sound clash bass, there's certain rhythms where you hear now, can't even enter the building. When it go along to the man in the 1-for-1 or the ray, the people don't want to hear some rhythm, and some artists, it don't work like that.
I think one of the major fears, right, and I'm going to use the word fear again, is that when an international artist steps into the reggae or the dancehall realm, their fan base is already there for them. So
yeah, we know that.
Hold on, make him finish, right, myself.
So because their fan base is already there for them, I think that our people feel that they have a better chance of exploiting that opportunity.
But hold on, whose fault is that? I'm glad you bring that up. And here's my next challenge. I'm give you a challenge earlier on. My challenge to the people who love and say them love this great music. Why don't you show it where it really counts by going, I say going and taking the 99-cent challenge. Those who can. Most time a single is 99 cents or $1.29, and it is a crying shame that a reggae song can't sell 10,000.
Right.
It is a shame.
And then again,
it is a travesty. No, we want the massive appreciate that.
Yeah.
A song like, for example, a song like My Dream, what everybody love, I'm here trying everybody phone, and Nesbeth find a song is a youth that been in the business for a minute, and is a youth to pay him dues, and it's a good youth, you know what I mean, and him find a good song. I believe one of the best songs that come out of Jamaica for the last 5 years. And then when you look on where it's supposed to matter, numbers wise, what happened with the song, I don't know, nothing fantastic. But then look on this on the flip side, you have a song named Party Animal, done by a bridge named Charlie Blacks, that sell, God knows how much, but who buy it? Who bought it?
Probably foreigners.
The Hispanic people. And guess which part it start playing now? At Jamaica. Then you never know, so the song come out when it come out. But when you see some headline in it now, say, this song is in the Billboard somewhere, then all of a sudden it's ready for play. Why don't we support our music? It is a crying shame that every quarter you don't have a dancehall or a reggae song selling 25K and selling 50 grand. Look how much in the diaspora alone in New York, which probably the writers, so millions of Caribbean people. Forget about that. Matter of fact, we're not say reggae and dancehall, Caribbean music. You only sell when foreigners start to buy it. That is a shame. We need to support 99 cents for a single. So I issue a very humble request and a challenge to the massive who listen sound chat. Take the 99 or the $1.29 challenge and buy your favorite song. Just one song every quarter. No, we're not trying to tell us if we buy the whole iTunes.
And try to get the numbers up there.
Any song where you really love. This quarter, so we're not the last quarter for the year, just spend the 99 cents. Just one song, you don't have to buy no more. The song where you get up this man and I tell the bridging boat, so I'm not like that, tune not bad.
Yeah.
99 cents. Buy it. Whosoever sing it. Mango man, this man, that the man, just buy the song.
And then again, we are look on some song where I get just 4 or 5 million views. Right? And you can't sell 3,000 copies of an album. It's not like you can't sell it, but the people, them more talk, and them more, yo, I'm an artist, cartel, this, that, Sasco, but you're not, them talk about it, but them don't support them own.
We don't have a buying support.
Yeah, but we need to stop saying that.
In Jamaica?
Yeah.
It's not Jamaica, no.
What I'm saying
but we need to stop saying that. We need to stop saying that.
We need to change it, but it's the truth.
But that's the thing. So you notice I not say that from a commander. I just invite the massive
for buy it,
for do it. But yeah, you can't say, boy, we don't have a buying audience and then expect them to go buy. No, of course we have a buying audience. Them just need to be reminded of it. Yes. So big up all the people who buy music. Big up on yourself. As I tell you, I'm not telling you to go buy down the whole of iTunes catalog. We just say 99 cent challenge. 99 cent every quarter. Support the music.
Agent Sasco's in the
like our election season. Vote for the music. Here we go. Once again, no respect to the massive who tune in to sound chat, not only tonight, but you don't know whenever the vibe go on. No respect to the people who love and support the music. Give thanks. Theory of negativity, no negativity. Big up the ranch gang, big up on yourself. You don't know Solid Agency, big up Indie, big up my Virgin Rodney, aka Buju, aka Tallman, aka Genuine Man. Oh, big up Lionface again. Who else wanna big up in New York? Big up Snowcone. No, Snowcone there.
Snowcone.
Big up Soundchat.
Thank you so much for passing through. Of course, Sasco, always welcome at the Soundchat studio. Snowcone, don't make it a stranger. Send the music, my brother. Come, I know you work for the music.
No, you know something in the lab. I'm in the lab for the last 2 years, you know. Cause you know my father passed away like a couple months ago. We just rebuild my vibe, but you know, with me, when you see me and him, you know, it's a whole heap of things in the making, you know. Spiritually, musically.
What if I bread in the baking?
Yeah, man. So, I'm want to big you up to you, know, because you see a program a Friday night time, pan.
93.5.
I love it.
Give thanks for brother. I love it.
I'm going to big up the whole Irish Jam fan too. Dub Master anyway, large and Ryan.
Jam too.
Bobby Clark.
Let me big up.
You know, Louis Grant and the whole thing. You hear that, so Ninja.
Yes.
Long time I not see you. More love, you know.
Yes, sir.
And keep up the sound. You see you now. You know me ever see you when me see I wrote. I have to tell you, say. You, because remember we grew up on sound, you know. Remember we are watching from the truck pull up and then I move the box. And then was string out the tree and you really keep up the sound itself. I know true I be a poetry there, but it becomes just rare. But me I talk about in terms of the sound clash and where you do a long time you do it too.
Yeah, man.
So I have to give you respect. I'm like a new local generation of Clash we are going to come up. Because you really highlight some youth. And
World Clash October the 8th inside Club Amazura, the rise of new champions. Make sure you're in the building. Of course, Snowcone passed through and Sasco passed through.
Why don't I talk about Rhythm Up?
Rhythm Up, Ninja. Sorry. Sorry, chat room. Sorry.
Lady TT.
Ready.
What is now?
Rhythm Up.
By popular demand. Rhythm Up. Start it over, Ninja. Start it over.
All right. I want them to do. You want to go now? Boy, I don't even know if you start that one, I know. Hey, watch out now. Look over the pan rhythm, my brethren. Hey, could you know? Tell them soundtrack. Hey, we no worry about bad mind people. All them a chat, we no matter about that, cause we know say good always triumph over evil. Yes, and the Father God and we back. Soundtrack, so we no worry about that mind people. All over which is in the liquor food stop, them a go flap. Hey, good always triumph over evil. Agents ask up on the soundtrack, a man say, and me say, God a protect us so we don't have any phobia. We no fear no evil, we no afraid of them obia. Enough of them a rub up and we know them by them order. Big up every, and me say, hey, watch out, the Almighty a protect we. I said the Lord will not forsake me, son shot a safe. Jana go make me suffer by the hands of the wicked. Hey, when the then them a liquid, I say we no care if they may hate him. I mean say, oh my God, not forsake him. Hey, son shot, turn it up. Hey, Ninja man, hey. I'm saying, yo, them test them, I go get conquer him. Full of ammunition like a big tanker him. We a drop the one like a big banker him. No money you make like with a big banker. Alright, touch on me in Miami, the link tampam. And then the girl them a request me in Atlanta. And then world tour with the Sri Lanka. And when we reach back at Jamaica, what a libamba. Because me pocket them full up like a donkey yamper. And girl a run a gather round like say they see Santa. So you no know we must see rock stone you live under. You must see crab, you must see lobster, a big jam. No civil level, you a must Stevie Wonder. You dirty heart make you full up of so much anger. The devil send you but the Almighty stronger. I would have do back the first verse but me no remember. I saw me tan because me born in a December. A real youth, you know so we no pretender. You see me man and me youth, them are the defender. Wheel out! Let me top peel out.
Alright, good. We're good now, we're good.
What them say, read him up. What wanna say chat room?
Me think you watch the debate. You know the debate now?
No.
We got the chat room. Everybody went through it.
Most wanted dress up big up.
Yeah.
Seeing who else me say there's a Stargate, we say what that Red Diamond, Pretty Thing, Ranks, Empress Divine, enough respect. Lady D, alright. G Ranks, alright, big up, enough respect. Alright. Oh. Hey, what chat room, my trumper go on with. Somebody just tell me what trumper go on with 9 Big up.
Big up, my brother. Give thanks. Snowcone. Always a pleasure, my brother.
Yeah, man. Big thanks for everybody where we are listening to the in our chat room. And big up my family, them and we are the full of family. You know it got more love and more prosperity to everybody. You don't know. A joy will solve all things. You hear that?
All right, my brother. We have to drop that one here before Sasco leave. And my favorite one, that one here.
Day in, day out, I'm trying to find a way.